Hey everybody, today I'm going to introduce you to a note-taking app that I have been using for a while and that my youngest son is using in college, and it works seamlessly with Canvas. It's a really cool program. I think as you start using it, you're going to find that your actual pencil and paper use is going to drop, and you're going to start doing a whole lot more stuff digitally because it's just better all the way around. So some examples of what we're going to look at here is we're going to click on the GoodNotes app, is the one down here in my bottom left. And when I open it, you're going to see that you have the opportunity to make folders, and you've got several different folders here I've made, and then within each folder you can take and make different subfolders or different courses. So my first folder I made, we're going to call school, and you might have a folder for school, and then from there click on the plus and make a subfolder for math class. So we're going to call this math, and we're going to hit done. We're going to open that folder, and now we're going to take and do a notebook for our first module. So we're going to do our notebook, or maybe just for our first lesson, and we're going to call this one, I think we're on lesson 2 dash, where's my dash mark on here, 2-2, which is taxes, which I'm pretty sure is what we covered in my class today. From there, I'm going to hit the create, and now I've got my original folder going on here. And I don't know if you saw, but there's a number of different types of papers that you can choose from, whether line paper, grid paper, a clean white sheet of nothing, a big variety of choices you have to take your notes on. From here, I can take and just pinch out to make it bigger, and I can take and start adding things using a number of techniques. First thing I want to point out to you is the pen tool right here. You can program in the different colors by just pushing on the color there for a second time, and then pick whatever color you want it to be. We're going to keep that as black, and you can see currently I have black, blue, and red scheduled for my pen sizes. Along with that, next to it, you can see that you can program in the different sizes of the pen, and if you double tap on it, you can readjust how thick you want those marks to be. Next thing I want to point out to associated with that is just some ways to write with it. Now you can take and write directly on the paper like this, and y'all don't judge my handwriting too much. Or you can take this little icon on the top left, and when you select it, wherever you put that box at is going to be where you write. So I'm going to take and do a little bit of writing here and say, we'll say hi, comma, I am Mr. Reitz, and remember this is me taking notes for me, so it doesn't have to be beautiful. And I hope, now at this point I'm out of space on the right, but watch what happens when I go back and write in this box on the left hand side. And boom, it readjusted the box for me. Find this app useful. And we're fixing to be in a situation where I'm out of space again. Now watch what happens when I do it again. When I take another mark and do that, we're just going to mark some here, and boom, it automatically went down to the next line for me. It realized, hey, he's out of space on that line, we're automatically going to go down to that line. Now you've got your eraser tool, which is right here, so you can take and erase anything you want. If you have the bottom writing box on, you can just erase it like that. Or if you turn that off, you can also erase things inside the house up top there. You've got a highlighter tool, which is really cool. One of the things I really like about the highlighter tool is you can turn on this straight line, because I'm awful at straight lines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my line where I want it to be here. I'm going to go more or less where I want it to end, make sure I get down to the bottom, and boom, and saw how that straightened everything out. Isn't that cool? You can take and select things and move them. You can put in shapes, so if I want a square, boom, there's my square. If I want a circle, well, that's more of an oval. My circles probably aren't going to be real pretty because I'm not gifted that way. There is different things that you can drop in there and adjust the size and the position. All kind of cool stamps you can put into it. There's really a tremendous amount you can do. Now something else I want to show you is photos. You can take and put photos, and you can either take something with your camera, or let's see what that image is. Boom, that is an image that I have no idea what that is. Something I took from my training I just went to. Inside of that, if I hold on it, I can crop it so that it fits exactly the picture size that I want it to. After I have it cropped, then I can resize it as I need. I can rotate it if I need to. I can put it anywhere in the image that I want. Now, what if you have an image that's on another web page that you want? Well, we have options we can do with that too. So right here, I've got my Safari up, and I've got my famous try not, do or do not image. So I'm going to click and hold my finger on that and watch this. I'm going to drag it and boop, there it is. Once it's there, I can take and pull my screen back out, reposition it where I want. I can take and write all over Yoda, give Yoda a nice little mustache going on here. Anything you want to do is an amazing app. You can import forms into it and fill out forms. I'm going to show you how to do that straight from Canvas in another video. Overall, this is just a really cool app. You want to point something out, it even has a laser pointer, and when you let go, boop, it goes away. Pretty cool stuff. The text box, you can type into it if you want to use your keyboard to type notes. There's so many options available to you with this app. It's just really, really useful. Now, I know that was just a really quick skinny on how to use it. I'm going to come back with a second video which is going to show you how to download something from Canvas, annotate it, and then upload it straight back to Canvas without ever leaving those two apps. Some really cool stuff. Come back to the next video so you can see it, okay?